Hello, I'm Chef Walker from Cobb Galleria Centre. I'm at Mills Farms today in Athens, Georgia. I would like to introduce you to Alice and Tim Mills. So, what is your typical run?
Well, about 60 pounds of grits per hour.
Okay.
And then you got the 35 pounds of cornmeal with that. You can't make grits without making cornmeal.
Okay.
We don't grind anything until we get an order. We wait for the restaurants to call and say, this is what we need. We go get the mule, we hook up the mule, get the corn, start the process, and then that order is shipped out that day.
By the way, I need 200 pounds.
Okay, we can do that.
Yes, ma'am.
With nothing like placing an order.
But give us a little bit more time than that. This is Luke, the Red Mule.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Luke's 22 years old. He's been grinding grits for 16 years now.
Our animals are very much a part of our lifestyle and our life in general.
As a chef, in some ways you tell stories through your food.
Mm-hmm.
And I have, on plenty of occasions, said, I've met the mule. Trust me, the grits are good.
Because they think he's an animated type.
No,
character,
he is real, very real, and he has made a lot of grits
People
for me.
think that's really weird because they'll say something about a mule-powered grits mill because that basically is not heard of.
This is the horsepower from a 2-ton axle.
That's a 2-ton truck rear end.
Okay, and then that ties into the actual grinding stones inside the mill.
Inside the mill.
Okay.
Right.
This is just a fine screen to sift the cornmeal
Okay.
out of the grits, and this is a coarse screen for the grits to fall through.
Got it.
And then what goes in that end bucket comes back through here. We pour it back in there and regrind it till it comes through here.
Ah.
There's nothing to it after you find out what you need.
What you need. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You would expect most people this would be a huge operation based on the amount of grits that come out of this one little small farm here in Athens, Georgia, and it's absolutely amazing what ingenuity and horsepower can produce.
Yeah, Luke!
I like for people to know when they come to the farm and see what we are. We're not big. We're not a big conglomerate type thing, corporate thing. We don't have a big warehouse to store stuff in. We're trying to educate people that it's not impossible to be able to produce on what we do, but on a smaller scale. Grow your own tomatoes, grow your peppers, grow something. You don't have to have fields to be able to produce vegetables.
We're not against the people that does the big grinding. If it wasn't for them, everybody couldn't have grits yet.
I see in a lot of chefs cooking these days that people are going back to how things used to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a nostalgic, and to be able to mix new world and old world together and produce a product is ingenuity and creativity at the same time.
It is, definitely.
Well, we need to learn to coexist. You don't have to believe just like somebody else does, but you don't have to mash them down in the mud neither.
Just to give you guys a little information now, we use your polenta exclusively at the Cobb Galleria Centre. All of our cornmeal comes from you guys as well. All of our we do our tilapia breading with your cornmeal. We do our corn muffins in house with your cornmeal.
Yeah.
We do our spoon bread with your cornmeal. So thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything that you guys do locally and globally.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything y'all do.
Absolutely. We appreciate every bit.
Everybody wants to thank the farmer, and he's a part of it, but he's not any more a part of it than the customers are. If they didn't nobody buy from us, we wouldn't be farming.
So thank you very much for joining us here in Athens, Georgia at the Mills Farm, who produces Red Mule Grits for us. We'd like to say thank you for them for being a part of our community in Cobb County.